Sticking to their guns pretty much here for PSG Quest. Zero surprising picks for them. For Navi Junior, I think this is their first dazzle.
Getting ready for this 6-minute power run, which feels like it might end up being the first blood, which I'm shocked that we haven't seen it yet. As we see action top, PMA. He swarmed, will be using his onslaught, does hit Noob, but now we see the double shield crash. This should be first blood, and it is for the Pango. Meanwhile, Omar getting gone on. It's a nice telekinesis shadow run with the poison touch. Will lead to the kill for Navi Junior.
As long as Rubik has spells available. Ducalis will get the glimpse.
Yeah, onto Niku inside that kinetic field. Rotation has come even from the Weaver himself. Niku does not have Grave, so he is certainly dead. Ducalis in the meantime is going to get denied. That is a new addition to Dazzle as of however long ago. As Day's getting pursued, Pango finishes the job, and PMA trying to at least get a Rubik. But this might lead to his own death as TA13 trying to block, but won't do so fully successfully. But the shield crash will slow PMA down enough that will lead to yet another kill. So 2 core kills.
Really
Quest
nice
there,
Quest,
3 for 1.
Yeah. And Omar clutch gets the stick off and the telekinesis to get some distance to the
Bruce split in the bot lane as well. Got the juice. Looks like he might survive as Niku doesn't have Shadow Wave for another 5 seconds, but they're trying to find that Earth Panda because that's where Malik will end up. Shackler shot into the power. And only question is who gets the kill. It is Got the Juice, who is about 800 away from the Maelstrom.
More pressure being put on mid immediately by Quest. Will get disrupted, but that's going to show Riddy's position, and they're not hesitating at all to dive this guy.
Yep, they know that at least one TP went to the bot lane, so there's not going to be much support. Although Riddy's doing a pretty good job of juking. Feels like just a matter of time, though. Noob takes that for himself. 4-0-1.
Quest solved the problem through really good teamwork and rotations. They've brought so many kills to him in that mid lane, and now they might even bring another one. Niku is farming this stack.
Oh dear.
Of 2 different camps.
Yep,
he does not
back.
shallow
TP's
grave.
coming. Shadow Demon. Even if he gets that off, it's certainly not going to be enough. PMA just hits level 6 recently, by the way, so finally they have Pulverize at their disposal. Disruption onto Noob. Day's making his way over. These are just supports, though. And Omar keeping them at bay as Noob's ult not going to do too much to Riddy's, but he finds Days instead. And that'll lead to yet another kill for Quest, and this is starting to snowball a bit. PMA. So that's on cooldown for
Potential
a bit. Brambles.
Uh-oh.
Ducalis definitely in range. Days into the kinetic field he goes. PMA, was there anything you can do about it? Terrorize comes out, but he gets lifted up. Brambles. They take out Days. And TA13, well, not going to go PMA. Pretty cool.
Gives you 875. That one has to be the choice.
Noob and company. That is a surprise smoke. As Riddy's easily going to be taken out, but a nice terrorize comes from Days, and it's a huge ultimate on top of them as well. The 2 supports for Quest are already dead, and now the Pulverize to follow. They're going to get Noob. What an incredible turnaround for Navi Junior's. TA13 might be left alone here, might be wanting to run away. We'll time lapse and do exactly that. Malik in a bit of trouble, though. About to exit. His Bruling form dodges the power shot, but there's the Bramble into the onslaught. PMA and Got the Juice will team up to take him out. 4 for 1.
And the counterplay was instant too. It was like, you said it was a surprise smoke, but it didn't look like it. Considering how quick they were to respond there. Oh, Got the Juice though. Might be on the receiving end here.
They've already used Glimpse.
Shackle? No.
Shackle not going to hit. Niku's there. He has Grave.
Not in range.
But they take out the Windrunner, but in the meantime, TA13 getting gone on. The Curse Crown will hit. Do they have the vision to finish him off? It's going to be close. Yes. So big trade coming out from Navi Junior as Riddy's glimpse back into the Rolling Thunder. Days and Niku completely depleted on mana, so this is likely to be a kill onto the Shadow Demon. Another Curse Crown comes out, but no follow-up after the fact. Fortification, though, prevents it temporarily.
Navi Junior really want this fight, but they're not getting it because the Quests are offering them 0 targets. All right, now they're actually just going to get in.
Rolling Thunder coming in. Already at half HP is the Primal Beast. He can't get anything off. He's just dead. Will the fight continue? Got the Juice pops his BKB and focus firing Noob down. We'll be able to find him in the corner, but more members of Quest are surrounding him. He's going to get the kill, but Ducalis gets off his ult, and they get the trade at the very least. It's a 2 for 2 right now. It's TA2000 going 1v1. We'll pop the time lapse as Niku, his BKB is dissipating, still has his Grave. Finally, the Primal Split comes out. Very late cast. Aegis finally consumed, and Niku eventually will drop to the hands of the Brewmaster. Show some respect.
All right, Quest immediately trying to look for... I mean, they do have the buyback, so this could be a full 5-on-5. Let's see if they find the flank.
Yep, Ducal or PMA. He's spotted, but the Weaver actually getting gone on. Pulverize on top. Is it enough damage? No. Trample as well, but the time lapse finally comes out from TA2000. Still being pursued, though. Does he have the vision? The focus fire continue to go. This is a crazy 1v1 battle as TA2000 and Got the Juice have to separate now, but Noob finishes it for him, intervenes in the duel, as now we have a 2-for-1 in favor of Quest, and I believe Navi Junior just have to run now. Niku gets shackled by the Rubik and beat down by the Bear. PMA is next.
Oh, TA2000, nice kill from Daze. All right.
Okay, a good snipe for sure. Can Navi Junior do anything about this? Going to try to Sidewinder them here. You can see Noob is actually blocking the smoke. He's going to get pulverized. There's the Static Storm, but it's a little bit too late. The BKBs have already been used. The Pango extremely low. Omar steals the Pulverize, doing a nice job, but Noob gets enough distance away to not have to worry about it anymore. They get the Disruptor, but he buys back in the game. Only gotten the range rack so far. As TA2000 pretty low, but still has that Aegis. Got the Juice. Being pursued. Pops the Manta, trying to get back to the fountain. He'll do so thanks to the Ogre Seal Totem. And the Hex immediately onto Noob as he tries to retreat. Terrorize is coming for him. He's going to cancel that. Finally uses it onto the Bramble Maze. They do get the melee racks. So the full rack... Only like a couple of heroes have died. Finally, the first core is Pango. And PMA, another Pulverize coming. That's how long this freaking fight has been going on. Disrupted is going to be a dieback as Malik and company trying to finish off the Primal Beast. A nice disruption from Riddies at the last moment. And Got the Juice gets a beautiful shackle onto the Weaver. Do they have the damage? Absolutely, Cinderin. As he forced them into the Bramble. Yes, they do get him in the end. My goodness, Navi Junior. And Omar cancel TP. Another kill to Got the Juice's name.
All right, let's...
Roche already at half HP. This is a Refresher Shard.
It's dead.
Primal Split already used in defensive measure. And yeah. It's gone. Navi Junior running away, but look how fast the Primal Split is. They get the lift up. The Brambles, again, using a defensive measure. Here comes the Rolling Thunder as well. And a Static Storm on top of Primal Beast, but he's getting lifted back in. Can't get his BKB up quite yet as Niku, standing his ground, will finally use the Shallow Grave to try to take out the Panda Brewlings, but he pops right back, so Malik is perfectly fine. Pulverize onto the Weaver. Stolen Grave keeps him alive. He still has Aegis, of course, as the Shadow Demon doing a nice job of saving the Primal Beast just temporarily, but it looks like Navi Junior are just getting run over. Just too much damage, and they were there a little bit too late. 4 for nothing.
Can't really mount a defense. Windranger did get the focus fire on the Pango in that fight, but couldn't chase him down the whole way.
They're going to try for it, but another Static Storm comes out. The Grave keeps him alive, but I don't think it's going to be for long, Cinderin. Well, he gets off another one. Again?
Okay,
another BKB. Got the Juice. Going to get back to the base. Nico has to pop the BKB as well. They're trying to survive. He Graves himself.
Glimpse.
Primal Split. Rolling Thunder on the way.
There's
no more
limit.
Graves to work with there. Windrunner does fall, but look at the damage from this Bedlam. The Stolen Grave, again used onto the Pangolier, keeping him alive as Daze looks to be dead inside of this kinetic field. Although maybe not. They're not going to pursue any further. Don't want to take any chances. Perhaps they get the 2 sets of racks. A tier 4 is dead as well. And Niku continuing lowering these cooldowns. Can they get something out of this?
Nice kinetic field.
BKB pop from PMA finally has the Pulverize as well. The Rubik is dead. Malik popping his Refresher to get off another Primal Split. And with that, Navi Junior need to retreat for the time. He's going to get glimpsed back into the kinetic field. So much damage applied to him, but the Grave keeping him alive along with the Shadow Demon as well. But eventually, the big bad beast goes down. Daze wants to go in really deep. He's really wanting to kill off Weaver.
Grave. He will hold it the entire fight, probably.
Primal Split, and we see the banner come out. Do they have the damage to take this out several times over? Because that's what it's going to take. Rolling Thunder from Noob. Some good damage from Got the Juice. They do have to be careful. The melee rack's at about half HP.
Days tried to go for the disruptor. That did not work whatsoever.
Well, I like the high risk type of plays at this stage of the game. He does have his buyback as well as PMA. Onslaught some creeps. Cannot get to the banners. There's another primal split as PMA gonna pop the uproar. He has that Aghanim Scepter, which is doing good AoE damage to these Brewlings. Still able to take them out before the Rax goes down.
He's gonna end that early.
Malik. Okay, Static Storm off to 3 heroes. Holy banana hammock, Cinderin. TA2000 deletes Niku. PMA falls suit as well. And it looks like Got the Juice just barely gets back to Fountain. No, he ends up popping anyway, and GG is called. Game 1 to Quest. Really entertaining affair, I have to say.
What a nice Static Storm to end the game. Deserves that tip from Omar. I'm kind of down with this. I think it's good. The Weaver also has the ability as one of the few carries in the game to truly chase IO. Noob, of course, will just Dragon Tail the Primal if he tries to play offensively, but he can also use the Breathe Fire for pressure. Malik in trouble bottom. This is the lane that...
Ooh, sniped out. I mean,
Noob will have a huge wave in his tower.
Look, yeah, he's going to get all this CS, but that helped a lot for Niku. I think that was definitely favored towards him. As bottom lane Got the Juice, getting applied a lot of pressure, and he goes down to Malik. Yeah.
That is a surprising kill to find in that lane. Omar will be in trouble. More than likely just dead here. No?
Niku making a rotation. Stroke of Fate. Nice snipe again. Have you seen the other... Oh, we're going to have to hold that thought. Noob, mid lane. Stays dead. As Riddies runs into Omar. Gets the silence off, and here comes Niku. Oh, puts him onto the low ground, but Pulverize will ensure the kill.
But it looks like Navi Junior are going to be successful in finding something here.
Yeah, Stroke of Fate onto
nice
both.
Tether.
Niku not able to find the true connection. Now Malik TP's in with the Primal split. This Primal Beast is going to get destroyed. Even Noob makes his way over. And Riddies going to take the brunt of the damage from Bedlam. And they will get the Rubik on the backside. So 2 supports and a Primal. Great rotation from Quest.
Right now. You do have great fighting heroes, and you've shown what you can do as a team. But there's a limit to how much you can compensate for missing gold. Terrorize.
The time lapse already used. Forgot the juice. Oh dear. Bramble hits as well. And he's going to get away. The homing missile's on his way as well. He might just die straight up. In the meantime, Pulverize. Yep, the Weaver's dead. They get the IO. But that might be it. Niku on the run. No onslaught for 5 seconds. TP. Pretty good spot.
Those brambles were on both sides of him. He was right. Like, who do you go on? Going on the Dragon Knight is... Oh, hang on.
Oh, boy. These supports are just... We talked about... Okay, the Primal Beast... Or, sorry, the Dragon Knight is going to get stunned up by the Primal Roar. They get that kill, but here comes TA2000. Hooked up by the IO. And you can see the Facet going to work as well. The homing missiles on top. That is going to be a dead Beastmaster. The supports drop dead. Got the juice. They don't have vision. Nope.
If DK reacts fast enough and BKB's here.
He's going to get lifted first. He gets off the BKB. Niku, the Pulverize, finally comes through with the Soulbind as well. Dragon Knight is extremely low. Terrorize comes out. The Primal Beast is already dead. Same with the Beastmaster and the Weaver. It's all 3 cores for Navi Junior. Oh dear, it's a full team wipe.
Yeah.
That is yikes.
It's good for the Weaver matchup because he's so far ahead. The Weaver simply cannot buy MKB right now. He has to get BKB, so he's kind of exploiting his advantage even further this way. But it's also just in terms of DPS.
Speaking of the Weaver, Terrorize, TA2000 comes with Ducalis. And that is a kill on the position 1. Got the juice has been squeezed into a pulp. TA2000 and company. We talked about mistakes being made. That's a slight one. They still get the tower. Oh, Force Staff aggressively. Very nicely done. They're going to get life number 1. Can they do it again is the question. Primal Split is activated. BKB popped by Gyro. The roar is reversed. He's still at half HP, though. Do they have the damage to cut through him? It looks like they do. Unbelievably so. The rest, though, we see Niku still getting ticked down by Dragon Knight. There's more heroes to contest with. Has got the Juice Cursed Crown with a right click. Will actually live somehow. As Noob standing his ground against this Beastmaster. The Primal Beast buys back into the game. And it looks like Quest have to try to retreat. They're going to get the range racks as the DK is relocated. Now the Shadow Realm protecting the Dark Willow for the time being.
Nice stolen
The
brambles.
stolen bramble will cause the oh, that's right. The Callis came back. There is a fortification for Navi Junior. Lotus applied to TA2000. There's the first Primal Split. Lift up onto the Weaver. Already heavy damage to this melee barracks. Terror. Oh, they force staff the Weaver this time, and he's blown up. No buyback at all. They return the favor with the force staff. TA2000 taking out the buildings that are named buildings. Oh, PMA jumping in. He gets the roar onto the DK. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. 100 seconds. T2000 and company want to continue the fight, though, it seems, as PMA has to try to run away. Pico backline jumping onto the Dark Willow, doing a lot of damage. Io connects finally with the gyrocopter, but he's dead. Death number 1, but if they get rid of this Io, there's no way to get out for TA2000 other than the BKB TP, which he will do so. The Primal Split being used to take out the tier 4, by the way. Is this the last Brewmaster Panda? Yes, it is. He's dead.
And 4k health. They still killed him just like that. Willow?
And Terrorize coming out. Actually, it might have been stolen by the Rubik as Niku trying to run, but they're going to get a beautiful Terrorize onto 3 heroes. The Dark Willow is dead. Time-lapse keeping Juice Man just okay. Satanic for TA2000. It's going to be a huge battle, but the Weaver loses, and TA2000 just wiping everyone from the face of the earth. I mean, there's a Dragon Knight and a Brewmaster, so they could just bulldoze these buildings as well. There's a fortification for Navi Junior, though. Pipe is popped.
Primal Split.
Primal Split looking to take out the tier 4. Noob jumps in as well. Roar number 1 onto the DK. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. Wait, he gets lifted at the last moment. Still going to get dropped very easily. TA2000 with the BKB. It is no more, though. The Ancient fully exposed as Got the Juice trying his best to defend right now. The Terrorize again stolen. This Rubik has been stealing very good spells this game. There's the Primal Split number 2. Fortification finally popped, and now the creep's starting to overwhelm the base. PMA axes. Will it be enough to actually defend this any longer? The focus comes. Okay, the Terrorize onto base. The whole team. TA2000 is dead. He does have his buyback. Likely will not. Okay, he will use it to try to finish this game. Ducalis has nobody to hook up to right now. The Pulverize onto the DK, and here comes TA2000 to finish the job. Focus on the Ancient itself. Do they have the damage to finally take him out? No. And PSG Quest finished this game.